Hello. Of course, as soon as I was like, time to stream, the fucking crows outside went insane. Hopefully you can't hear them. Hi. Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts. Last time we went to Hollow Bastion and a lot of shit happened. A lot of plot. Sora fucking died, man. And this week we're gonna work on tying up some loose ends before we return to Hollow Bastion. You know, if the crows want to be on the stream, I'm not gonna be mad. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, we're just gonna kind of fuck around and find out. Starting here, we're gonna do the last, well, one of the last of the major cups. Before we get started, just a reminder that a couple things. This is not a blind playthrough, so keep the spoilers in chat to a minimum, but like it's okay if you say some things. Just try to think of like what would ruin an experience for you, and if it would ruin an experience for you, don't put that. Second, don't forget that in my bio there are a couple of links to help with donations to the Children's Center of Canada and helping women in Iran. Great causes if you have the means. I know people are probably getting their tax returns back. I haven't done my taxes yet, which is really weird. I usually do my taxes right away, and this is the longest I've ever waited because I'm out of the country, so it's weird. Also, I have Oathkeeper. This is the Keyblade that we earned from Kairi. As you can see, the little charm on it is Kairi's charm, which is so sweet. Alright, let's fucking do this. Yeah. We're doing the Hercules Cup. Yep. Yeah. I am so sleepy, but it's crazy how much better I'm feeling now that I'm not on the antibiotics anymore. I really just wish doctors would have listened to me the first time, but it's fine. I'm fine. It's simply a frustration. I really hate these guys' recolor. It's so ugly. I get that it's like more Halloween-y, like stereotypically Halloween, but oh, nice one, Goof. But I don't like it. I don't like it. And I think I should be allowed to say it. This song was also played in the Olympics, which is crazy. I love that. I would have died. I think I said this last time, but I would have died if I had been there. Oh, that guy. Speaking of dead, this guy dead. My sinuses are a little weird because like last week it was super dry, and then now this week it is back to being its normal wet Pacific Northwest self. There is almost a foot of snow on the ground now. Maybe a little less actually. It's starting to melt because it's getting warmer again. But it's really funny. People are freaking the fuck out around, and I'm like, my Midwestern ass is like, oh, honey. Ow. Yeah, it's quite funny because I'm like, I wanted to go to the grocery store this morning, and I was like, I feel comfortable walking in the snow and getting there because I walked, but I don't feel comfortable interacting with other people that might be out. Because they won't know how to walk in the snow. They won't know how to be driving in the snow. It's so silly. I'm like, you're gonna fucking hurt people. It's like not even that hard. Oh, it's in the 60s. Ew. It is February 28th. And while I don't think it's necessarily snow weather, it's certainly not 60s either. Would you come down here, you motherfucker? 72. Oh, I did not miss the Midwest. Yeah, I don't miss that shit at all. It was bad enough having like a 10-degree temperature drop. And then it got so dry, and I was like, no. Very frustrating. Alas, it is over. We are back to the wet. We're back to the 80% humidity. I'm here for it. I love cold, humid weather. That's my jam. Because I love the cold, but the dry can be really hard on your sinuses, and this is a great way to compromise, I guess. I should kill myself, honestly. Get him, Goof. Boy!
That's the power of the Keyblade.
But I think not tomorrow, but the Thursday. Ooh. I'm probably gonna fuck this up so bad. I'm so sorry. Oh, my timing is so bad. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Thursday it's supposed to rain, so I guess, oh gee. I'm gonna guess that all the snow will be gone by Friday, which is exciting and also sad, because I'm like, I love the snow, but also it is gonna be March tomorrow. It's March already in some places, and it's not quite snow time anymore. It is rain. It is rain time. Will you stop being a cunt and let me attack you? Farewell. Oh dear. Ouch.
Give me your best shot.
I didn't mean to trigger that, but that was actually a pretty good use of that.
Heal. Wind.
Alright, come here. I don't need them. I got you.
Gotta keep going.
Haha. Haha. You little bitch. Wahoo! Metal Chocobo, my beloved. If I were a Keyblade wielder in this game, I would definitely use that Keyblade, because it is like swinging a 2x4. And I think that's neat. Sometimes you just need the satisfaction of beating the shit out of something with a 2x4. That's why I really want to go to one of those rooms where you like break all the shit. When I was watching Game Grumps do it, I was like, oh, I wish that was me right now. I really need to go break some stuff. It's like the same feeling as like axe throwing. I suck at axe throwing, but I really loved axe throwing because it made me feel like I had power in my life again. And they were like, I was so bad at it, and they were like, okay, pretend the target is someone you hate. And I was like, done. And then I did, and I was like bullseye. Which is fun. But yeah, that's how that makes me feel. I haven't looked into a place to go axe throwing here because I've been so busy, especially this semester. But maybe over the summer. Thank you. Certainly not anytime soon, because like the next few weeks I have plans. Not that I'm mad about it. I just have things and people that are in my life here that I would like to invest time in. And I think that is perfectly reasonable. Plus, like, therapy and doctor's appointment. Because unfortunately I have to do like a 3-month check-in with my doctor instead of just doing the monthly psychiatrist thing to get my meds. Which is great, actually. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, it's another thing I have to worry about. And then I eventually have to get blood work done too. 'Tis the season. Oh gee. Oh, Sean Astin, my beloved. I saw you 2 weeks ago. Show me what you got. Hercules, wait. Let's go one-on-one. Oh, brother. We're gonna show off. What are we gonna do? I'm going on, I guess. Good luck, Sora. I'm not gonna go easy on you. Oh dear. Okay.
Hey, give up yet?
No, no, Sean Astin, please. I love you. Ouch. Alright, this is going very poorly already.
This should help.
I need this.
Hey, give up yet?
Alright, this fight, I remember it being so annoying. Not hard, just annoying. No! Also, I need to not forget I can glide. Because that's important. Yep, like right now. Ow. Ow! Motherfucker. Love you. No! Ow. Ow!
This should help. Let's go.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Hey, give up yet?
Fuck.
This should help.
Alright. This is not my best showing of this. I will be so mad if I have to do this entire thing over. Okay, got you. Ow, fuck you! Hercules! My Donald voice. Yeah, when I was younger I could do the voice pretty well. I can't anymore though. God knows. Ouch. Oh, please don't hurt me. Stop with this! It's so silly. I can kind of interrupt it, which is nice in some ways. Ouch. Stop! We're so annoying with this. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, safe. Woo!
Hey,
Come here.
give up yet?
Hup! Bonk. Oh, come on, I just need like one more hit on you. It would be so cool. Why are you?
Hey, give up yet?
Oops. Ah, don't come near me. Don't come near me.
You're not too bad.
No, no, no! Please, no. God, not this. Okay.
Hey, give up yet?
This is easily the worst I've ever done with this. Especially considering how many years have I been playing this fucking game? This is a little blurst. Apologies. No. Oh god. Okay, stay away from me. Hey, can you bugger off for a second? Thanks. I appreciate that.
This is it. This
Okay.
is it.
On for size.
No, no. Fuck. Alright, that's fine. It didn't do that much damage, thankfully.
Hey, give up yet?
Bonk. Alright. He's coming for me. Lord.
Try this on for size.
No.
Power.
No. Stop that right now.
Hey, give up yet?
I should have disabled strike raid. That was a mistake on my part. Oh, fuck me in the ass.
Try this on for size.
Nope. Nope, I won't. In fact, I won't.
Hey, give up yet?
Come on.
Nope, that was a mistake. This is the worst I've ever done. What is happening? No! Why is nothing working like it should?
Give up yet?
Bonk. Oh, come the fuck on, my guy. Ow. No. I swear to God. I swear to God. Okay, I was gonna be so mad. I was like, you have a sliver left. Why was that so bad? That was so cursed.
We're the champs!
It's like I never held a game controller in my life during that entire thing. Jesus. Blah, 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 blah.
Wow! And I didn't even hold back!
Oh, I love you, Sean.
Now I finally know what you mean about strength of heart. Mine comes from Donald and Goofy.
Hi, Nim.
Come again?
You missed a bad
We
show,
stick together,
so.
we're unbeatable. Not even Hercules stands a chance.
Not even Sean
With
Astin.
these guys beside me, I'm ready for anything.
But that's not exactly what...
Of course. Your friends give you strength. Isn't that right, Phil? The three of you together make great heroes. And as a team, I'm sure you can overcome anything.
Just two bros. Wahoo! I'm getting so many keyblades. Yellow Trinity. Well, there's one right here. Ta-da! You can seal the keyhole here. Yeah, he was Naruto running. Thankfully, he only did it that one time. Yay! So technically, we're technically done with Olympus Coliseum. Technically. However, there's gonna be some other stuff that we do. So, just know that. Alright. Give me all these back. Great. 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 Alright. So now we can go fuck around. The main purpose of today. Including right here. Here. I really like the White Trinity. I was watching this video essay about Kingdom Hearts 1. Goofy. I was watching this video essay and whoa! Hell yeah, let's go. Oh baby, they're gonna be so strong. And it was they talked a lot about Sora, Donald, and Goofy's friendship. And I really liked it because, like, how do I put this into words? They aren't friends at the beginning. I really like that. I like that they're not friends at the start. And there's this, like, animosity, especially between Sora and Donald at the beginning. And then they eventually get the fuck over themselves. But, like, even then, it's still kind of... It's nothing like how, you know, Sora felt with Riku or Kairi, right? So it's just this, like, I don't know. It's friend. How do I say this? Like, when you have to be friends with someone because your circumstances are similar. So it's like, okay, we should cooperate. Like, it's that. It's very much so like how a lot of the people I was friends with in high school, it was like we were friends because we had classes together and no other similarities. Then gradually you can see that like Sora and will you guys stop? That Sora and Donald and Goofy all eventually start to like actually like each other more. And then when you get to Hollow Bastion, like they, instead of just following you because you have the Keyblade, they're following you because they actually like you as a person, and I really like that. And I think the White Trinity actually kind of displays that with them just like, they're not being goofy, they're not being silly, they just like very calmly and like put their weapons together in this very like almost solemn gesture. And I think that's really nice. I think it's nice. And I really like, I never really thought about that explicitly before. I definitely recognized it in playing the games, but when that person pointed it out, I was like, oh yeah, that's a really good point, actually. So I thought I would share. And I really like later in the series, their friendship really grows and becomes this like, I don't know, it's really just wonderful. It's a completely different bond than what Sora has with like Donald or Riku and Kairi. And I think that's kind of an important message for people to see. Like not every friend is going to be the same. And you cannot always control the bond that you have with people, and like some people do, you know, slowly grow apart from you or whatever. But I don't know, it's just a good tribute to their what they've worked on together. They did that together, and I like that. I think it also kind of narratively works because like people bitch about Donald, like Donald doesn't heal me, blah blah blah, and I'm like, well yeah, you first of all you have to go into the settings and fucking change it, you dumb fuck, but also like Donald is not gonna feel as bonded to you at the very beginning. Like he clearly displays the fact that like you are just some person that they're using for the key. You have no other meaning to them, which is interesting.
Thunder!
Yahoo! Alright. Oh, this is all? That's all that was? Oh, that's fine. I actually don't remember. Oh, I do remember! Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I don't remember where the White Trinity is. Yes, I do. That's a lie. Bold-faced lie. Do you guys even still care about Alice? Like at all? I'm just curious. Take that! Come on! I love Goofy. I was looking earlier while I was like, I had a few minutes before stream started, and there was the journal entries of the different characters, and it includes when their movies came out, and as well as for like the original Disney characters when they were released, like their theatrical releases. And Pluto was released in 1930, and I was like, wow, that's almost 100 years ago. And then I was like, oh, Mickey was in 1928. That's crazy. Like, that's gonna be 100 years really soon. It made me feel a little batshit. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe, am I fucking insane? Don't answer that. Oh, I know. Ugh, I'm totally getting it mixed up.
Come on!
It's so crazy to think about that being like 100 years. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was already crazy when people were like, ha ha ha, Sherlock Holmes. It's so foreign to say. Sherlock Holmes is entering the public domain, and I was like, that's so weird. What? And of course, like, that won't happen with Mickey because of the circumstances, but... yeah, it's crazy. Crazy shit. Anything but you. You know what? We haven't done summons in like forever. Let's go Genie. The only one I had done was Simba and then Tinkerbell because Tinkerbell's broken. Oh, the little thing is so cute. Ouch. You know, to be honest, don't know what Genie does. Don't know. Don't know what he does. Anyway, well, we fucked around and found out. It's fine. Ow. I really like these Dark Balls designs. He's Homer Simpson, yeah. I really like their designs. They look like kind of puppy. Like puppy dogs. Bang, bang, pow, pew. I wish I had pew 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 in this game. Pew pew pew, my beloved. I have kind of pow pow pow. Pew, pew. No bang bang bang. Not in this game, at least. he'll get a gun eventually. Oh. Yep. Good job, Dolan. Nice. I don't know who that was, but that was good. That might have been Donald, actually. Because he has that new weapon. He's so powerful now. Oh, jeez. They are very friend-shaped. I would like to see them as a plush, but they're never gonna. They're never gonna. I think that they got rid of that enemy after Chain of Memories. It's a little bit of a bummer, because I think its design is so cute. It's fine. I like can't complain because the enemy designs overall in this series are pretty solid throughout the whole thing series, so who am I to say hello camera? It was really funny when I was watching the video, I say he didn't mention the camera at all because it was like very much a retrospective of like nostalgia and childhood. And I was like, yeah, that's great and all, but the fucking camera still sucks. Things about this game are fine. They aged really well, and other things about this game, like the camera, are so painful. Yay, puppies! Hooray, my useless Keyblade! One moment. Ooh, 2/3 of the way through the puppies almost. Okay. Oh, I got it in Traverse Town. That's right. So done. Oh, I should go back to Traverse Town though because I can do the push. Actually, you know what? No. We're gonna wait because I forgot. I'm looking for the last Winnie the Pooh page, and I know where it is. So there's that on that. Anyway, how's everybody's Tuesday? Mine's been okay. I got a good laugh because of the snow. The government warnings are like potential threat to life. And I was like, okay. Laughing in Midwestern. I will say the northern parts of the city and the province did get a lot of snow. They got like, I think like almost a foot in 12 hours. It's a lot. But Disco Elysium? Yeah. I'll eventually get to that game when I'm not so fucking, I know, it's super funny. I say, I showed my friend Sarah and she was like, oh no, watch out, you're gonna get snowed. Very funny. No. You know, I shouldn't have chosen here, but that's fine. I do need to go this direction anyway. Yeah. Currently in the middle of too many things to try even thinking about starting something new, other than what has been promised to me on Friday. Because Friday in the afternoon, I'm going to the Demon Slayer Season 3 premiere in theaters with my friend and her kids. Because she and her kids are like super into anime and like way more than I am. It's really funny. Because like the first thing people assume when they meet a white person who studies Japanese is like, oh, what anime and manga do you like? And I'm like, yeah, I do like some series. That's not... That's still not my primary way of consuming the language, but okay. But she was like so... She's the one I recommended Noragami to, and then she and her kids like binged it. It was really funny. And so we've been talking about, as soon as the announcement was made that it was gonna do one of those like in-theater premiere things, I was like, we have to go. And I'm like, I will be wearing a K95 mask and sobbing into it because seeing Muichiro on screen will do things to me. That is my child. And so then after that, I'm apparently getting introduced to Star Trek, which now I'm very excited to see what you and Megan decide to show me. I did tell my friend about the adventures at the expo, and she was like, oh my god, I'm so jealous that you met fucking Data's actor. And I was like, yeah, everybody seems to really like Data. I feel like I will too, because I'm a bitch who loves androids, but it was very funny. Because I was like, I have no idea what anyone's talking about ever. God, will you fucking just die? Yeah. That'll be a good time. So many things. I'm very excited for the I'm not even that huge of a Demon Slayer fan. I simply love Muichiro and Mitsuri, and that's their arc, is the season 3, and I've been insane about it since I read the manga, and when they were like, there is gonna be a season 3, I was like, yeah, my child. Yeah, I am excited. I love an android bitch. As we know, anyone who's known me for any significant amount of time has figured that out really fast. So I was like, hell yeah, he sounds like he'll probably end up being one of my favorites too, just by that alone. I have an unfortunate type on that front, but I can't wait to make Megan watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, because I forget if I told you about this, but she when we were at the expo, there was a figure of Zuko in season 1 outfit, and she was like, Zuko, and I was like, yes, Megan, very good. And then she was like, oh, this is where he was ugly, and I was like, no. I was like, if you can't love him in his flop eras, you don't deserve him in his season 3 era. And then we saw like another art of him from season 2, and she was like, oh, this is post flop era, and I was like, well, kind of, because he has multiple flop eras. Get you a king who has multiple flop eras. He can't help it. He's the child of a narcissist. It just do be like that. But yeah, that shit made me laugh so hard. Yeah, she said she said he was ugly. I was like, how dare you? in my house. I love Avatar: Last Airbender. It's such a good series. I'm so mad that I have to specify Avatar: Last Airbender and can't just say Avatar because some dick with too much money made a bad movie series with the same fucking name. I think a lot about the OC that I made and how Korra ruined it because I was like, what if people who are, like, for instance, have a waterbender mother and a firebender father, like, would that do anything to them being a bender in multiple categories? And would that make them be ostracized, like they're freaks? Like, it's not a normal thing, but it's a, you know, and I feel like it would be very common for that to happen because there would be likely a lot of bastard children because the Fire Nation was, you know, colonizing, doing what they do best. And then Korra was like, no, we're not gonna fucking address this. We're gonna just, like, make everybody, one or the other. And I was disappointed. And I was gonna write a fic for it and everything. But that kind of, ruined my idea. It ruined my drive. No, you'd be surprised. See, you're simply on the internet a lot. In the real world, there are still a lot of people who like Avatar, as in James Cameron's Avatar, which is so weird to me because I can't find the appeal in it. I don't think it's necessarily horrible, from what I've seen, but also I just can't get excited about it. But like when we were at the fan expo, there were a lot of people talking about like, oh yeah, Way of the Water or whatever the fuck the second one's called. You know, I think I've gotten everything from here. I think we can move along. Cool. Beep, beep, beep. Bye, James, or not, bye, James Cameron. Not bye, James Cameron. Bye, Deep Jungle. Bye, Wonderland. I forgot to say it, but bye, Wonderland. Gummy shit. See, I'm trying to get... It's true. You know, I never have been one for canon. In anything. That's a lie. I do adhere to canon a lot more than I say that I do, but if I see an idea that's underdeveloped, I will attack it with everything that I have. As is evidenced by my 750,000 word fanfiction. Sorry. Dam's just left a lot to be desired in certain parts of the story. And it's funny because I predicted half of the important things anyway. So, but, you know, it's just kind of how, like, you know, Clavier is my child now, and, Capcom totally wrote me a letter and gave me the rights to him, and, you know, I took that seriously. My beloved, my boy. There was somebody— oh, no, carpet. We're not doing that right now. No carpet. Not today. Later. There was somebody— so there was a tweet that was like— because people were being negative about Ace Attorney. Oh my god, shocker. But somebody was like, I'm tired of negativity, like, what's your favorite headcanon about, like, pronouns or sexuality or anything related? And I said, Virgin Clavier, 1000%. And then some minor replied, I don't think that's a pronoun, which I know I'm, like, almost positive that they were joking, but I was like, why are you here? You're 14. I am over twice your age. I have my age in my bio. Go away. Let the adults have fun, please. You weren't even alive when this game came out, I think. Right? Hold the phone. Hold on, I gotta do some math. 2022. Let's just say 2022 minus 14. That's 2008, right? minus 14 is 2008. Yeah, they weren't even fucking alive when that game came out. Suck my dick. Virgin Clavier is everything to me. I have so many thoughts about it. Because, like, he is so concerned with his self-image. But I'm like, yeah, because he's a fucking rock star. And, like, there's a lot of marketing and pressure that goes into it. Like, he has to sell albums. And, like, who is going, from his point of view, who is going to want to be with someone who is not even, like, the genuine version of themselves? So that boy has intimacy issues. He's got a narcissist brother. It's a whole thing. Like, I have a lot of thoughts about it, and I can't wait to yell. Because, like, when I said that in chat the other day, Megan had a look on her face, and I was like, I texted her, I was like, Megan, don't worry, I'll get there. I will tell you all of my thoughts when the time is right. Like, you have to get through at least Turnabout Serenade first. Yeah, how are they even on Twitter at 14? Don't you have, like, shit to do? Like, homework? Yeah, that blew my mind. I was like, what are you doing here? I didn't reply. Because I was like, I don't want to engage with you. You're so an infant. And, like, at least they didn't say anything, like, mean. Because I was like, then I would have been like, alright, you're 14 years old and you have nothing better to do than to bully a 30-year-old on the internet, like, alright, you need to get off the internet, like, a long time ago. But yeah. Yeah, for sure. You're so right. That's another thing. And another thing. No, for real. I also agree with that. I think that, like, for him to seem, what's the word? Like, irresistible to the fans, like, within their grasp, right? Staying single is advantageous, and I think that would especially be true if he continues a music career after his band is broken up. You know? I love him. I have a lot of feelings about him, and I love him. I can take care of him better than Capcom ever could. And I will. And I am, actually. Me has no confidence except this one thing. I can't wait, because next weekend I'm going to a board game cafe with a couple of friends, that I'm so excited! And they're like, yeah, what game do you want to play? And I was like, I don't know, because I'm really not that competitive, but if we play Key to the Kingdom, I cannot guarantee that I will be a normal person. So we'll see. We'll see if that's what we end up playing, because if we do, that is a childhood game for me, and I can't be normal about it. I was like, I had for a while memorized a bunch of the enemy cards. It was pretty pathetic. Also very neurodivergent of me. Obtainable, that was the word I was looking for, not irresistible, obtainable. They want him to appear obtainable to his fans. So that's why. And that's like totally, yes, I believe that to be the truth. Not only is it true, it's the truth. Yeah, I'm really excited, because like the cafe is actually a night, it's like a bar cafe, so it only opens at like afternoon, and so we were like, we want to hang out longer than that, but we don't want to be downtown at night because it can be kind of sketch in that particular area, and he was like, so let's get lunch first, and then we go to the cafe. And I was like, hell yeah. So we'll have a good, you know, when you meet an online friend for the first time in person and you have that good grasp on them after a couple of hours, and we'll have that grasp on each other when we go to rip each other apart in the board game cafe, because I know Clay is one of the most competitive people I've ever met, and so is Yanni, so it's gonna be a good time. As is evidenced by the lasagna argument, which is, it is apparently, because when Megan had described it to me, I was like when she said after party, I was like, no thanks, because after parties take everything I hate about cons and shove them into one delicious thing. And but then the day after, when I was asking her and Claire, like, yeah, how was it? She was like, oh, it was like really laid back and chill. Like, we went to a board game. It was at a board game cafe, and I was like, oh, I don't like that. That's exactly the kind of socialization I would want, but I'm glad I didn't go, because I would have been so fucking tired. I was like barely even at the con on Monday, the day after, so, and that was without that, so. Nice. Yeah, I'm very excited about it, because I also like learning new board games. I miss the days in senior year where our friend made a video game, like a game club, and we played that one. Abby, what was that game that we played for like hours and we could not win? Because it was like you, me, Sarah, and the like club sponsor or whomever. That's definitely not an after party, but I understand, because it's most likely a oh fuck's sake. They were trying to make it more family friendly, question mark? That would be my guess. That's my guess. I'm gonna hide over here. You come to me. If you wanna fight me, you gotta come over here. Yep, just like that, in fact. Yep.
Fire! Fire!
Bang, bang, bang. But you know what I'm talking about, right? Because I think about it a lot. I was like, man, we never fucking finished that. And I don't know if we could have. Like, on God. It felt so very impossible. I remember us feeling, whoops, so frustrated and being like, how do we win? Here's what it is. Grazie. Alright, I think I can just do this. And then that'll take me to the lounge. I remember we hurt ourselves, was it the Bleach game? The Wii game? Or the Bleach Wii game that we like hurt ourselves playing? And we were sweating fucking buckets afterwards? I remember if it was Bleach or Dragon Ball Z, because I remember that being a thing too. I think it was the Bleach one. I just remember being like, God, I feel so out of shape, which I was in one of the best shapes of my entire life. So it was just that game. Yep, okay. Because I remember the Bleach game, because I don't know anything about Bleach other than what was presented to me in that game. Like, I know nothing about that series. It was just the series that came on before Death Note on Toonami, what do they call that? Adult Swim or whatever the fuck it was called? That's all I knew about Bleach. And it's kind of still, you know what, fuck you. Oh yeah! If you have a Wii that you can snag. Did you tell them every day means every day, by the way? You should text them right now and tell them every day means every day, and they will know. You don't need to know. Not yet. You'll know someday. But every day means every day. I didn't want to talk about this on stream. You still have your Wii? Yeah, I do as well. Yeah, the next game I'm gonna stream is gonna be streamed on my Wii, which is exciting. I hope it works okay technology-wise, but I do have an HDMI converter now, so that is cool beans. Did I get a real thing? I don't even know. Okay. You should text them now, because I want to know now. I want them caught live in 4K. Because if they really have read it, then they know. They know what every day means every day means. Oh, this healed itself, huh? Well. It's a secret! Secrets are no fun. Secrets tell someone. No. Secret. Oh, I forgot there's this one over here too. Can you guys die? Like just, ow! Alright. No! You know what, that's on me. That's fine. That's homophobic. Because I'm like almost positive that that's fucking puppies on that pedestal. If it's not, I'm gonna be feel so stupid, but I'm currently, because I'm in one of those moods again. Shocker. But I'm in one of those moods again where I need to finish something or I am going to go batshit. And that's so rude, that placement. That's mean. That's just a dick move. Anyway. I am like, I'm not close enough, I think. And then you can confirm or deny. I don't think I'm close enough to finishing, air quotes, the plot of Hades. Probably not. Also, that wasn't puppies, motherfuck. Alright, down we go. And I am not close to finishing any of my fics. I'm taking a break from one of them because I just can't bring myself to work on it right now. I need serotonin constantly, and it doesn't give me as much serotonin because it's so harrowing. Anyway, nope, okay, didn't think so. Okay. I'm doing pretty good though, right? Yeah, and then, like, yeah, it'll feel good to finish Kingdom Hearts, but that's not quite what I'm looking for. Okay. Close to the credits. Close to being able to read fanfiction. That's exciting. The credits will feel like something, at least, but yeah. And then, we just started Omori, so, the thing I have closest to finishing right now is, you know what, let's go here, is Tokyo Revengers. And, there's some kissing that happens. The last time I read it, that was when I was at the urgent care, and I was like, it's a good thing I was sitting outside, because I was like, oh my god! what the fuck? And I wasn't expecting gay shit in the series. I had been joking about it the entire time, and then they fucking anyway, so I was like, I'm gonna finish that. So I read about 30 chapters today. I have about 100 chapters left. It's a pretty lengthy series, and I'm mostly in it for like 2 characters at this point, because my favorite character is dead. Oh, thanks, invisible ceiling. Okay, well that's fine. Please let me grab this. Fuck. Yeah, my favorite character died pretty early on, actually. And then I really want to know, I have a theory about one of the characters. I don't know if it's right, but I really want to know if it is, and I don't want to Google it. I don't want to be that guy. So, I am in it for pretty much 2 characters, and one of the characters, they showed like the time skip of him, and he has massive male wife energy. Just insane batshit levels of male wife energy. And I'm like, okay, all right, I'm here. All right, I'm looking respectfully. Okay. And I was like, peggable. Absolutely, that one, peggable, 100%. And my friend was like, yeah, you're right, and you should say it. Like, good. I'm glad we're like in agreement here that it is insane. He's so beautiful and so pretty and so good. He's like such a good guy. It's also very funny because the protagonist of that series definitely has the Phoenix Wright indestructible trope going on, but it's not like as funny. Like when Phoenix gets hit, like, you know, he gets hit over the head with the fucking fire extinguisher or whatever, and you're like, he's that silly guy. When Takemichi like gets shot and you're like, oh my god, and he's like bleeding out of every orifice, and you're like, like, how are you doing what you're doing right now? But anyway, yeah, the other character I'm really in it for is Mikey. I love Mikey. I think I mentioned this on the stream before, but I love a bitch who's got brother issues. That's my brand. And so I love him. I think also, like, I love characters who get lost in their grief, and he's one of those characters, and he's also relatable in that he's like, he always is the one that's being relied on, and he never really asks for anything from anyone. He's the one that's like, wow, you know, you're great, I'll help you, I'm here. He has no self-preservation, I guess. And so then in one of the most recent chapters I read, Takemichi is like, you ask for help, for fuck's sake, like, ask for help for once in your goddamn life. And I was like, oh. Okay. And then he does. And I was like, I'm fine.
This should help.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but that's fine. Oh, you started the anime. I don't know how the anime adaptation is. I'm reading the manga. I prefer reading manga, I've realized. But it's alright. How far did you get? Because at the beginning, really slow. And I only am like, I don't hate the protagonist, but he's really not that interesting. Like, he's just some guy, but not in a fun, like, Phoenix Wright kind of way. Or, like, Wei Wuxian. He is literally just some guy, and he has this whole Naruto, like, believe in me type thing. I believe in myself, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It's the other characters that are interesting. Like, Baji, my beloved. And, Mitsuya, Chifuyu, Hot Guy, fucking Hanma. Hanma's really interesting. He's probably like... Yes! Every day means every day. The people who know, if like this video ever happens to take off and people are watching this and they see that, they're like, is this bitch really talking about Danmei on her stream? Yes! Listen, some of us just like gay content where the gays end up together and are happy. Okay? Sue me. Okay. I would give it a second chance and just see. I don't know how far. I would assume season 1 goes up to a certain character's death because it happens pretty early. But you would really like Hanma, I think, because he's a kind of fucked guy. He's real, just not okay in the head, and I really like him. He's a little bit insane pilled. I'm not sure what his deal is yet. I think we're about to get into it. I think he's actually the big bad, which I've thought for a while because the person who seemed like the big bad was just not interesting enough. And I was like, but now we're getting into Hanma shit, and I'm like, alright, you have my attention. You know what? Fuck you. Are you kidding? Are you missing every one of these goddamn shots? Okay, thank you. Can I stand on top, please? Do you want to be on top? I was actually talking to my classmate yesterday. We were talking about the fact that in one of my classes I'm doing a presentation, like a peer seminar, on the queer pedagogy unit. And I'm so pumped to do it because I'm like, I'm unsure, but I think I might be the only queer person in the entire class. I would love to show people that you can talk about queerness in ways that are simultaneously respectful of people who lead what people might call a deviant, quote-unquote, lifestyle. While also not being super uncomfortable. And so my friend and I were talking about that, and we were talking about queer media, and he was talking about, I think Life is Strange was the one he brought up. And then we were talking about The Last of Us, and then I was like, oh my god, there's this, oh, you're gonna laugh at me, oh no, because he speaks both Cantonese and Mandarin. And I was like, oh, I have to tell you the truth. I was like, I gotta tell you about this series. And he was like, I've never heard of it. And I was like, it's really good. Like, the story in it is already so good. But I just I'm so tired of the tragic queer trope. And he was like, nope, understandable. And I was like, I just want people to, sometimes I just want gay people to be happy. And so, he was like, oh, and he was like, what's it called? And I was like, I'm gonna botch the pronunciation, and then I did, and then he was like, oh, and then said it correctly, and I was like, yep. Anyway, you know too much about me now, you have to die. It was very funny. He graduates at the end of the summer, I think, so if it all goes to hell, it's fine. That's the beauty of college. But it's true, I'm not lying. I do genuinely enjoy the premise of that series as well. Like, I love a character who's like, I see what you're doing, and I get it, but I'm gonna find a better way to do it, and then it's against the rules, and then they're like, I don't care. It's still the better way to do it, and then they do it, and then they go fucking insane. Love that trope. And that is the protagonist. For the first, like, half of the series, or so, whenever it's told in the flashback. The timeline's a little fuzzy to explain. And then I my friend recommended me a series that's like a book series, and it's lesbian shit. And I was like, lesbian necromancers, if memory serves. And I was like, oh, Krista, yes. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Like he's the one that whenever we're in class together and then we get partnered up for something and we have the like same opinions on everything, and then we'll be like, okay, great, and then we just sit there. He's a good person. I'm curious to see how other people's reactions will be in the class, because I do think that there are probably people in the class who aren't comfortable talking about queer issues. And so it'll be a fun little time to be like, listen, we're here. Not to do the whole we're here, we're queer shit, but like, we're not going anywhere. Except to like, the grocery store and all the normal places you go. So I think that's what it is. Hold on. Let me double check. Yep. That's what it is. Are they good? Have you read them? I was so excited when she was like, yeah, this thing. I was like, yeah, that please. No! Hasha. Okay. What's this? Chamber 3? No. Chamber 6. Yeah. Pretty hype. I'm not gonna lie. There's the chamber. Yeah, I'm very excited. Krista has good taste in most media. Oh, Allie's reading them. Interesting. Where is Allie? Tell her to come here! No, she's probably working. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited. And then there's a couple of series that my friend Kaya has recommended to me that I have in my to-read list. And then also series that are not about queer media. But like, I don't mind the tragic gaze trope from time to time. It's just when it's the constant trope, it's so... I don't care. Like, this is so nothing. It's nothing. And I don't need more tragedy in my life. No way, that's hysterical. Okay, well then, I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. That's very funny. Where'mst? Will you get down here? Thank you. Well, they apparently have good taste if they're recommending you Grandmaster, so. I think... Okay, no, I was gonna say, I think I still need to go through some treasure chests before leaving here. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'll read after Tokyo Revengers. I might just kind of take a break from reading, because I want to... I still haven't finished the A6 Spirit of Justice DLC case, because I started it and I was like, I'm not feeling this right now, and just stopped. Even though I was like so excited when Larry's theme came on, and I was like, oh, there's my special guy. Haha. Yay, that's what I came here for. No. Where am I? Yeah, I want to finish it because I want the memes, and people are like, there's no substance to it, it's just like fucking around, and I was like, yeah, sometimes I want that, okay? It's DLC. Shut the fuck up. Listen, sometimes I just want to see Phoenix's face. It just do be like that. But I haven't put in the move. Unending. I'm gonna be so OP when we get to the final boss. Such is life. That's okay. I actually wouldn't mind being a little OP because I do want to try taking on one of the special bosses. Just to see. Because, you know, first time doing final mix. For real. Yeah, it should just be fun, right? And they're like, Asinine Attorney is like blah blah blah. I'm like, shut up. It's literally called Asinine Attorney. What do you want? Like, I'd love to see you do better. I've read some of your fics. They're not good. That was mean. I'm sorry. It's just there are too many people in the fandom that, I did play the AA5 DLC. The fucking, where they dress up as the pirates. And then you have to compare the songs. And it's very funny. And fucking, what's her face? Norma? She's one of the best witnesses ever, I think. She was really cool. Yeah, and, yeah. You're a true friend, Nem. I'm out here being really cruel, and you're like, yeah, say it. Say it louder. But listen, there are some people who get so much, like, attention and stuff on the, in the fandom. Somebody made this really good take, and they were like, this fandom sucks. But they went into more detail about it, and they just, let me see if I can find the tweet, actually, since we're at a save point. Because I did bookmark it, I think. At the very least, it's in my likes, I think. So. Oh yeah, it was like, quote, retweet with a Ace Attorney hot take, go. Ace Attorney fandom sucks ass. The way you turn everything into shipping wars and act in such bad faith that you chase an artist out of the fandom over the smallest of things is ridiculous. The fandom is dying, not because of the lack of new games, but because you keep chasing new fans away. You really just use Ace Attorney as a baseline for a clique in which you can shit talk anybody with different opinions than yours. Don't think I forgot about how you all ganged up on that one artist and smeared their reputation by calling them a pedo incest supporter, all because they made a Freud joke. That was the stupidest shit I ever saw, and I knew that was about that one person that we talked about. And I was like, you should say it louder. I was like, you're correct. Yeah. I pretend I do not see it, honestly. I'm like... But it's, unfortunately, I wish I could say that it was just limited to... You know what, actually, we can go here. It'll be real quick. I wish it was limited to just the Ace Attorney fandom, but there was a lot of fandoms like that. And like the Kingdom Hearts fandom has honestly had some really bad toxicity. And like, I personally don't like promote those kinds of people, and that's why I'm like really glad that I have the association I have with Marco, is because that he's like a good person. He doesn't get caught up in drama. The only drama that he does is like game related, like I can't believe this thing happened in the game. Yeah, I'm glad that that's the life I have with Kingdom Hearts, because I've seen there's so much shit with ships. Oh my god, it's insane. Like, nothing compared to Ace Attorney, honestly. Cakewalk. Walk in the fucking park or whatever. Whatever walk it is. Yeah, Danganronpa, one of the worst fandoms of all time. What else is there that I've been like, alright. Attack on Titan. Oh, how could I forget? I think I blocked it out of most of them, right? The fact that this person who like traced over things for her commissions, and then like bullied people about it, is like still one of the most popular OC artists in the community, is like, alright. Okay. Yeah, I did see some discourse with Fire Emblem. Goofy's so cute here. I love the textures that they put on the treasure chests in Atlantica. I don't think I ever mentioned that, but anyway, the thing I've noticed is whenever anybody refers to something as, for instance, AOT Twit, like with the TWT or whatever, AOT Twitter, or AA Twitter, or such and such Twitter, that's where I'm like, you're a problem. Sorry, you should not be, like, you will go and complain about clicks in real life and then create them on the internet. How does that make you any better? Because, like, I've been in online communities for a very long time, for over 20 years, pretty consistently. Not the same ones, always, but, like, I was very, very active on Orlando Bloom message boards on AOL when I was, like, 9 or whatever, and, those, when people got toxic, the older people in the fandom were like, hey, shut the fuck up, like, in nicer terms, and we're like, we don't tolerate any of that, and like, be nice. And then like, the only things that we would joke, like, the only things we ever fight about is whether like, you're a dog person or a cat person, and those are the only arguments we should be having on this. And that was really nice, because it was like, yes, it was a clique, but it wasn't so, what's the word, like, secular, I guess, where like, everybody was kind of cut off. Oh, can't I, like, look? Yeah. Oh, I left 3 in Monstro. Are you fucking kidding? Fuck. Alright, I'll go back and get those. Anyway, as I was saying, the atmosphere was like, if you wanted to come in and join us, you could. I'm just getting rid of all these guys. Sorry, I got other shit to do. You could absolutely do that. As long as you aren't fucking causing us problems, we don't care. And this is when I was fucking 10? Not even in middle school. I was in elementary school at this point. And, had the emotional maturity to learn that. And I don't think that kids learn that on the internet anymore. And like my older brother always says, like, the internet was so much more fun before it got big. I'm like, I don't think that's even it. I think it's just that people learned internet politeness really fast. And they don't do that anymore. Now it's more about establishing like these in-groups. And I'm like, oh my god, you complain about this shit in real life. I know you do, because I see the tweets. But like, I see a lot of it in, I have a couple of friends who are really into Dead by Daylight, and I see shit from their fandom all the time. And I'm like, bro, you gotta step away from this. Like, you are being so toxic as just like a human being. Because of the time that you've spent, like, locked into this identity. So, that's my thought. That's my theory. A game theory, if you would. And I really wish that we would go back to, that, where, and I don't know how to, though, in modern times, because it's not. There are people who are older on the internet and are awful, unfortunately. Whereas I feel that a lot of the people on the internet were just like so excited to be on the internet. And we're like exploring, right? And like learning all these new things and creating, you know, emoji and shit. Yay. And that's not the case now. I don't know. It's just so frustrating to see. What? So I can only hope that things will get better from here, that like, okay, I know the White Trinity's around here somewhere. That kids will start having to learn internet not only safety. A lot of people like put a lot of emphasis on safety, which is very important, but internet manners. Like I don't know. Yeah, I realized that was a thing when I was reading the book because internet, and it was about internet linguistics. So of course it was. I have interests, okay? Let me have them. But you know, it talked a lot about like the real first generation on the internet, which was like my brother's generation. You know, people who were Gen X, straddling millennial, and what that was like for them. And I was like, man, I remember some of these things even in my time on the internet. You think the internet getting big is a good point, because back in the day, most of the people you knew is smaller, yeah, and now everybody's like, yeah. Well, that's another thing, too, is like there's this very, like, people can be so anonymous on the internet, which has always been true, because, you know, Lord knows I didn't go by my real name on that fucking message board, and I doubt any of the people there really did either, you know, for our own safety, but, like, I don't know, when... You know, people respected, like, I don't want to be, like, the old dude who's, like, back in the day, but, like, back in the day, people respected moderators a lot more. Like, Nem and I, people will argue with me and Nem, like, about what we're moderating on Danny and Megan's streams, and I'm like, listen, like, no, shut up, first of all, but also, like, it's so hard to be so hard to be respectful, like, and like, yeah, I get questioning authority if the authority doesn't seem to be placed in the right hands. Trust me, I'm an INTJ. That's what I do. But, like, that's not what this is. This is just you, like, savoring the fact that you're able to be anonymous, and, yeah. Right, that's another thing! People are, like, so... I'm like, you can be critical and like something. Listen, I'm sitting here playing Kingdom Hearts. I can rip this game to shreds. I love this game. Both statements can be true. Yeah, I get so mad when anybody ever questions us. I'm like... questioning us the very first time that we do it is one thing. Because then be like, oh, is this thing modded? Like, yeah, okay. And then, oh, okay. You know, that's the conversation, right? But then people being like, why? Like, is this your channel? No! Shut up! Like, just be respectful. And, like, people are gonna blame... That's another thing. This is another thing. People are gonna be like, well, I have a mental illness. And I'm like, me fucking too. And yeah, it makes me do dumb shit and things that I'm very ashamed of, but also I was able to reflect on my actions and change, because that's what most people are able to do, whether they have ADHD or autism or BPD or what have you. And like, granted, some people don't get medicated. Okay, I understand that. There's always... Oh my god, there's such a good example of this that happened to me yesterday. Oh my god, I forgot I was gonna tell this story. Okay, hold on. The way social media works also contributes to everyone having main character syndrome. Yeah, that too. Honestly, I'm like, I don't really want attention on my social media. I'm just here to have a good time. Like, if I get attention on anything, I would want it to be this, because I just want people to go donate. Like, the whole reason I started doing this was for two reasons. And both of them have to do with my brother. And the first reason is because we bonded through video games. And I like bonding through video games with people. And I feel closer to both other people and my brother when I play video games. The second reason is because my brother was an extremely giving person, and I think that we could all stand to be more like that. And so I am trying to promote that behavior not only within myself, but with other people. And those are things, like, that's never going to go away from me. Whether I continue to stream for forever or whatever, who knows? Depends. But, like, right? That's it. Twitter and all those things, I'm like, I don't want to go viral. Please, please, please. Please, God, no. But oh my god, you saying main character syndrome, I have to segue into what happened to me last night. Hopefully, well, yeah. I can use fake names. Alright. Okay. Donald. Sorry, Donald's little squish noises as he gets trapped were very funny. So last night, I had my criticality class. We all know that's my very favorite class. Is there... I forget if there's a secret boss down here in this version of the game. Hopefully not. Anyway, there is a person in my class who is from South America. And the very first day of classes, she just gave me a bad vibe, like, kind of arrogant. And I was like, that's a bummer, because, I know a decent amount of things about the country that this person is from, and because I did study Spanish for a while, and I was like, that'd be really cool to, like, talk to them and, like, get to know them better, and, like, but then, first impression, and she was so arrogant, and so I was like, alright, well, that's fine, there are other people in this class that I enjoy, and I also was not partnered with her for either of the partner projects, which, perfectly fine. Okay. So... Oh no, it's this guy! Oh, fuck. Yeah, get him, goof. Oh, yeah, he gives me lots of money. Hang on, I gotta concentrate on this really fast. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. No, come here. Come here, I want money. No! Okay, anyway, I was like, the very first, well, one of the things that we have to do in this class, which I don't like, is we have to, write discussion questions as we read the articles. And a lot of the time, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to read. Like, and a lot of the context is not relevant to my own personal context in academia. And so I'm like, I don't care. So one of my very first discussion questions, I forget what it was, but this person, she responded to it in this very, like, well, actually kind of way. And I was like, you didn't read my question correctly, because that's what I'm asking. And I didn't say anything, but, like, the thing is, we don't have to reply to each other. It's for our teacher to look at, and come up with ideas, for, like, discussion-based activities, honestly. And I was like, okay, whatever. She seems kind of rude. That's fine. And then, in any social interactions that I've observed with her, she doesn't pass the vibe check, that's fine. Yay! Then, last night, we were talking, our lesson was on Canadian indigeneity, and I will be the first to admit that I know jack shit about any indigeneity until learning here. And, our professor was like, we're all kindergartners on this. I'm like, honestly, that's being really generous with me, because they didn't teach us that shit. But, so we all had to do, like, very short peer seminars. And because we are required to participate in the classes, our teacher asks us, hey, do you have any comments or thoughts on this thing? And so me, just trying to get my little participation grade, this person was talking about teaching powwow dances. And I was like, she was talking about how in Canada, how would that work as, in her context, as a white person? And how she's like, I would really only feel comfortable with it consulting an indigenous person on this, and then they could teach, the actual thing, because otherwise it may be considered appropriation, and I don't want to put anybody in that position. And she said also that apparently at her school they have indigenous consults, like people to go and talk to, right? So here, that's the preface. So I raised my hand to participate, and I was like, I would be really curious about what that would be like in the American context, because in the US, a lot of indigenous people are completely separated from society. A lot of them are like either in the reservations or just socially isolated because of the poverty. And I was like, I know no one from my home state that identified as indigenous to any kind of like nature, like reasonable amount, right? Might be that like 2% or whatever the fuck. And so my teacher was like, oh, that's a good point, because she's taught in the US. And then this girl, she raises her hand and she's like, I'm sorry, what context did you say? And I was like, the American context. And she's like, so like American, like, I'm like American, like I'm from the United States, as we know, as all of us have seen by now. I didn't say it like that. I was like, oh, you know, from the US, where I'm from. And she was like, well, when you say American, you know, and then there's this guy in my class from another South American country. I forget his name because he's like very new to the class. He joined like halfway through the semester, which is insane. But anyway, she was like, well, when you're saying American, like we're from South America, so we're American too. And I was like, okay, what should I say then? Because, and I didn't say this, but I was like, Americans have no other demonym. We are Americans. That is all we are. We are not United Statesians. And so this is already so stupid. And I was just sitting there, and like normally when somebody corrects me, if I say something and I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. And I was just like, okay. Whatever. So I was like, that ain't it. And it was really funny because like the guy that she was referring to, he didn't even look up. He didn't even acknowledge what she was saying. It was really funny. And so I was like, okay, of all the things that you could pick on the things I've said in this class that might be ignorant, that is not it. And so I was like, okay. So then it was her presentation time, and she referred to herself as South American, and I was like, you don't mean American? Are you kidding? And I was like, you made a fuss about me, but then you also referred to yourself as South American. Like, what? You really are looking for something to be so angry about when that is not it. Fam, not it. Oh, I need help. I don't want to be here. Yeah, and I was like, that has gotta be some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my whole life. And I was like, yes, you know what? No, I know what you are. You're not American. You're not South American. You're not from your country. You're just an asshole. Like, for real. I was like, you know, you are from your country and you are able to say, I am this thing, right? And that's great. And like, if you want to call yourself American, that's fine. I have no other way to refer to an American context. That's all there is. We don't call ourselves United Statesian. It was so stupid. Where? Oh. We're just standing there. I'm so sorry. Bye. Okay, let me out. For real? Why are there still guys left? Where have you been? Yeah, it was the dumbest shit. But it had... Right? Yeah, I was like... and nobody said anything. It was really funny. How do I? Ouch. Let me on. Please. Yeah, it was one of the dumber things I've heard this semester, which is really saying something, because I've heard some pretty dumb shit said this semester. But I was baffled after that happened. it was one thing that she said that, but then to her, like, then refer to herself as a South American specifically, I was like, yeah, it's almost like those words mean something, right? Because if I were referring to the entirety of America, like North and South America, I would say the entirety of America, or the Americas. Yes! That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying, like, when you were like, oh, main character syndrome. Yeah, that shit. I'm like, if you want to find something to be angry about, I can give you so many things. Honey, I'm from the United States. I can give you so many things about me that will give you reason to be angry. Alright? Yeah, so that was so stupid. I was like... baffled. Just baffled. People are so dumb. People will do anything to protect their egos, is actually what it really is. Just fragile. I was gonna say fragile male ego, it doesn't quite work in this context, but... I don't know, I just get also so frustrated when people are like, well, there's an exception to that. I'm like, there's always fucking exceptions. There are no absolutes in this world. No shit, Sherlock. Like, it's not like me speaking to you is me writing a paper. If I'm writing a paper, I'm gonna address the fact that there are no absolutes. But addressing the fact that the fact that there are no absolutes should be common knowledge. It's so stupid. People in grad school are some of the stupidest people I've ever met. Doug and Sandra are right. They even said that on our, like, very first semester. They were like, yep, some of the dumbest people we'll ever meet have master's degrees, and God, they're so right. Anyway. Back to talking about the internet. That is the kind of people I'm like, you are so annoying, and I don't know how you have, like, a normal, like, is your whole life drama? Because it feels like it must be. Do you have a life where you aren't constantly trying to start shit with people or something? Like, can't you just enjoy life?
Come on.
I don't know. For real, yeah. People get so caught up in pedantics, and it's really frustrating. I'm like, also, to be honest, correcting these people, half these people, like, is a cultural difference as well. Oh no, it's definitely not exclusive to STEM. Although Doug and Sandra are STEM people, so it do make some sense, but... Will you come down here? Thank you, Dolan. Oh my god. Yeah, I could only laugh. It was just stupid.
Deep freeze!
Come on.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! See ya! See ya! Deep freeze!
Anyway, how are we doing today, everybody? Let me open this camera, I swear. Was there anything else? Okay, I think I actually have everything this time. Yay! And I did get those puppies, right? That was not my imagination. Yay! I care so much more about some rando's cereal than their opinions on everything. What does that mean? Oh, like them talking about their cereal and being like, I had this thing for breakfast. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, I have a friend who's very funny. I'm like, God damn it, Emma. Stop being funny. I can't leave Twitter if you're funny, because then I miss the funny things you say. So you don't use anything else. Hi, Emma. If you ever watch this, I love you. Yeah, and it's so surprising whenever I see, like, not surprising, that's not the word I'm looking for. When I see women being like that, I'm like, no, don't, because we already have such a disadvantage. It's already such a time. We don't need another reason for people to push female academics out. Please, I'm begging. Fluid gummy. Sorry. I just wanted a gummy real bad. Did they even change the Heartless levels? Oh yeah, I think they did. Yeah, they did. I was wondering, because Neverland is so, like, close to going to Hollow Bastion. I wondered if they had even changed it. Oh yeah, I can do this. Hee. Neverland, by the way, in this series, has the most themes. There was a meme for a while that was like, take a drink every time Neverland changes its theme. But I can dismiss it because every time it changes its theme, you're in a different part of the world. So right now we're on Hook's ship. So this is the theme for that. And then later we get to another place. And then in Days, which has been reduced to a movie, there's a theme there. I do think they play it very briefly in the movie, actually. Because it's a good song. I do really wish, and I'll talk about this more when we get to it, but I do wish that they would remake Days into a proper game, because that game was really fun, as much as it was, like, really difficult. Fluid gummy. I think there was a button or a pin or something at the con that somebody had written Fluid Gummy. I think Megan might have bought it. I forgot that was a thing. And then now I can't stop saying it. Puppos. Yay! My arrow power up finally. Which way do I go? This way. Fluid gummy. Someone poured. What is today? Tuesday? Tomorrow's the 1st. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think we'll finish this game by end of March. Crazy. Crazy. I specifically can't wait to play Apollo Justice on stream to voice that one voice line of Polymer's. I think about it constantly. I think about it all the time. I can't stop thinking about it. How much longer will it take to cure this? Just to cure it if I can't ignore it if it's love. These lines of lightning were never alone. Never alone. No, no. Oops. What this? I get lost here so easily. Oh, Tinkerbell, hi! I'm not doing that. That is the boss I'm not doing. I mean, I'll go at some point to show you all what it's like, but we're not making a real attempt. I refuse. Oh, it amuses me so when they do that. You know what? I'm so overleveled. I need to fucking leave. Bye. I like that you're able to go out on to the deck of the ship after everything, because it's like, I don't know. I just like it. Gimme. Puppies! Alright, I think that's all the puppies, right? No. Yep, and we only have, I know where the 3 are in Hollow Bastion, so we are done. And we got all the fucking white trinities that we can get except the ones in Hollow Bastion. Oh my god, so we can go to Hollow Bastion today. Wow, okay, cool. Anyway, just gonna go. Can I go in here? Yeah. That was where I came from. Okay, cool. Bye. Bayonetta. The only good thing about fucking Anji Onaga. Actually, that's a lie. You know what? I owe Anji Onaga because I made a friend through shitting on her. So. Okay. Wow. Are we ready for like a teeny sprinkle of plot? Just a sprinkle. Oh, speaking of. Hehe. Meow, meow. I get one more food gummy. One more food gummy, and then. Okay. Right, we have to go through the new wormhole. Naruhodo ne? Okay. I put lasers on my ship, so we're fine. I think. I hope. The SS Narumitsu should be- Oh no, you know what? I'm such a fucking fool. We're not doing plot. We're not doing plot. We're doing Winnie the Pooh. How much longer will it take to cure this? Just to cure it, cause I can't ignore it if it's love. No escaping your love, yeah. These lines of lightning mean we're never alone, never alone. No, no, this is probably my favorite of the mini games. But it's also a huge pain in the ass. What are you doing, Pooh? Shh! Quiet, or they'll get away. Who? The people who took everyone away. See their footprints? We were all sticking together to make sure no one got lost again. But then, I saw some footprints that needed following, so I did. Suddenly everyone was gone! Bad people must have taken them away. Actually, Pooh, I think these footprints are, anyway, I'll help you look for your friends. Sometimes life just is us walking in circles, following our own footprints. Oop, wrong thing. Rue. Rue, I see you up there. How do I get you? I actually don't remember. How do I get you down? Maybe you stand right there? No. Deep. Yeah, sometimes I am. It's too deep. Oh, Sarah. Oh, every time I try the kayak sinks lower. Alright, well, you know what? Let's go. Actually, you know what? I think the minigame technically hasn't even started yet, because we have to go over here. Right. I remember now. Hi, Eeyore. Eeyore? Hello. What are you doing? Looking for sticks to build my house. Again. Sticks for your house? This place already feels like a house. The house is... Sorry. Seems like a great spot to gather everyone once we find them. It's too deep. I'll never forget the time I watched that with John. And he laughed himself to tears. That was a good bonding moment. Why are you not moving? Sir? Can I? Did I hit him? What the fuck is happening? Okay, there we go. I was gonna be really mad if the game just like glitched completely. There you are, Rue. What a bad animation.
I tried bouncing as high as Tigger, but I was so busy trying to bounce, I forgot to watch where I was bouncing.
Alright, well, into jail. Into baby jail. We're putting them all in baby jail. That's where they belong. Alright, Pooh, come here. Come here. Come on. Let's see. Come over here. You. Owl looked so intent on something, well, I just had to follow him. But then Owl flew off into the sky, and there I was all by myself. Into baby jail with you. Perish. Okay, Pooh, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Don't you want to touch the flowers? Yeah. Wow. Oh my goodness, and the butterflies are lifting you. Are those Thanatos' butterflies? He just shows up here. Where the fuck am I? He's like gravely confused. Zagreus. What the fuck? You know what? Stay there. Hi, Tigger. Oh, you know what? I think I need to use thunder to get this down. Ugh. I'm a genius. Hi. I thought Pooh walking away, so I bounced after him. Then I bounced a bit too high and I lost sight of old Pooh Bear. Into baby jail. I like to see that interaction actually with Thanatos and Sora, because Sora's definitely met weirder people in his life, short though it may be. Oh, there's a fucking... Yeah? Okay, cool. You do that. Get out of my way for a second, though.
Fire!
Oops.
Fire!
Oh, I think there's like 2 ways he could have gotten through. Yeah, okay. Come here, Pooh. To the butterflies. The same butterflies that were in Deep Jungle. Will you stop flapping? Come here. Go in there. Hello, Piglet.
Pooh, where are we?
I don't know where we are either, Piglet.
But if we go back the way we came...
Oh, whoops. If we go back the way we came, we should find home. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave you there for a second. I know you have anxiety, but I need to get this fucking owl. Come here. You. No! It's fine. Why are you the way that you are? You are simply annoying. I thought I'd have a word about Rue with his bounce, and the next thing I knew, it was quite to my surprise, I was lost too. Shouldn't even be in baby jail. You're not a baby. Meaning if you're a baby, that means you're likable. Come here, Pooh. Jump. Whee. He's fine. We got him. Oh, he got scared when everyone disappeared, so I hid. How are you all enjoying little baby jail? Course clear. Everyone's here. Wahoo! Yippee!
I'm so glad we're all together again. I didn't know what to do when I was all alone.
Oh, Piglet, you gotta be brave.
You weren't lonely at all?
Lonely? Are you kidding? I'm a Tigger. The most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. But I do admit, friends are awfully fun too. Sink, sink, sink.
Hey, Pooh. What are you thinking about now?
Oh, well, I'm just thinking about, what to think about.
Well, I'm off.
Sora, where are you going?
I'm gonna go look for my friends. They're waiting for me.
Bounce on back again.
No.
I hope you find your friends.
Sora, don't forget, we shall always be here. If you'd like to visit again, that is.
I won't. We did it. There was a keyhole the whole time? That's super cute though, you gotta admit. I do really like the traditional art style of the Winnie the Pooh book. I think it's quite cute. We did it! Now, I have business with you. One of you. Actually, before I forget, I only have one. Okay, cool. Wow, we got a lot done today.
Oh, another summon gem. Let's help this little one. Here we go. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Dumbo the Great. Oh, nice. Probably should have gotten that a while ago, huh? Wait. Do I not have another one? I should have another one. No? Did I already get it? I think I already got it. I think I already got it. Okay, that's good. I I don't use my summons that often. Okay, yeah, I do have him. There he is. Okay. Let's go outside for a second. Because I do have a Trinity up here that we haven't been able to get. It's been taunting us. Some things never change. And I'm holding on tight to you. Goofy! I think that was actually both of you. Dolan, Gooby, you fucks. This is the hardest part of the game, actually. Right now. Can you guys, like, not come soaring behind me? These are very delicate movements that I suck at anyway, please. Please. Please, God. Please, God in heaven, I'm begging. Please! No! Oh my god. Okay, there we go. All that for a fucking AP up. Maybe worth it. Okay. Christ. Alright. On that note. On that note. I need to go get snacks for my class tomorrow. And it seems like Vancouver is getting its shit together. So, after the snow. So, we're gonna stop here. Truly at its finest. We're gonna stop here. I know it's a little shorter, but we got a lot done. We were really productive, and I love that for us. Next week, we'll be returning to Hollow Bastion. Yoo-hoo! Which is really exciting. And then, yeah, more plot. A lot of plot. Some stuff will come together. Not all of it, though. Then Sunday. Before that, Sunday. More Omori. We're still looking for Basil. We went to space. It was fun. When I flex, I feel my best. And, we're in a part. We're gonna. Oh man, I just remember where we left off. Yeah, Sunday's gonna be a good time. A lot. Yeah, but other than that, thanks. I really liked having a more chill Kingdom Hearts stream. It reminds me of being a child again. Except now I'm talking to someone instead of myself, so that's quite nice. Yeah, you know the drill. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Be good to yourself. Be safe. And I'll see you when I see you. Stay warm. Sayonara.